Thanks. Yep. Bye. Alrighty, good evening and welcome to Phil Waybright Gymnasium, the home of your Argos Dragons. Good evening and welcome to tonight's broadcast of Lady Dragons basketball. Steve Stricker here alongside Andy Stone.
Hello, hello, and here we go.
Got Andy's boy Isaac Smith here running camera for us this evening. And if it seems like it's been a little while since we've been here with the Lady Dragons, that's because it has been. Their last home game was on November 30th against Morgan Township.
Wow.
They were supposed to play one on the 29th of December. That got canceled, the first round of the Winter Classic. So, yeah, we're here. Going to be taking on the Lakeland Christian Lady Cougars. Both teams come into tonight's game with an 8-6 record. Argos is coached by Gary Teal, 87-43 in his sixth season with the Lady Dragons. He's 245 and 153 in 18 seasons overall. The last time the Lady Dragons played was last Saturday night over at West Central. They played the Winnemac Lady Warriors in the championship game of the Winter Classic. They got there because of a forfeit from West Central on that game we were talking about on the 29th. And they went in and got beat by the Lady Warriors for the second time this season. The score was 43-31. And a lot of that was a rough first quarter. The girls hadn't played since before Christmas. And I think they had just a few too many Christmas cookies because they had a really rough first quarter. Came back and played pretty well for the rest of the game. They have won 3 of their last 4. They went on a 4-game road trip in December, basically. They lost their first one at Rochester, but they followed that up with wins at CGA, at Peru, and at New Prairie. So they did well through the month of December. We're entering the final month of the season for the girls, and they still have almost half of their games to play. So the season's been going since November, and here we are, January, 6th?
6th.
And they've got a lot of games to get in the next 21 days, basically. The game they were supposed to have played on Wednesday night down at North Miami got canceled, got rescheduled, got reassigned to Argos, and then ended up getting canceled again. They were supposed to play at North Miami. North Miami was having water issues with the minus 25,000 degrees that we had, and so they said, well, we can play it up here. And everything was arranged. They had the bus, they had the coaches, they had the refs all set to go, but they couldn't find the girls. Apparently North Miami girls, or anybody at North Miami, when they cancel school, they cancel everything, and apparently a lot of them were out of phone range or something. They couldn't find them, so we ended up canceling the game completely. So that brings us to tonight's game. Like I said, it's been 37 days since the Lady Dragons were here on Phil Waybright Gymnasium's floor.
That's just crazy.
And they're going to have a stretch of a lot of home games coming up. They've got the game here tonight. They're going to be here next Thursday with Oregon Davis coming in. They'll be back on Saturday with Pioneer coming in. That'll be the homecoming of sorts for Tia Freshour. It'll be the first time she's played here since transferring to Pioneer. Then the next week they'll have another home game on Tuesday with the Oregon Davis Bobcats once again coming in for the first round of the Bi-County. Hard to believe it's already Bi-County time. So Lakeland Christian comes in. They're having a really good year. They're 8-6.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they're not the Lakeland Christian team of old where you pretty much can overlook them. You got to really pay attention to this team here. They are led by
number 23
right there, 23, Hope Fansel. She is a transfer from Warsaw who basically suffered through some knee injuries early in her career and was kind of told that they weren't going to be able to really work her into the schedule or the lineup over at Warsaw. So she transferred over to Lakeland, which is in Warsaw, and has done really well. This is her second year. She's a senior. She's done really well. She leads the team, averaging almost 13 points a game. Allison Kaufman is the head coach. She's in her third season. She was a star with Grace College for 4 years. She's 32 and 29 in 3 years with Grace, or not with Grace, with Lakeland. And both teams coming off of a loss, Lakeland Christian loss on the 29th to Kalamazoo Homeschool in a 31-32 matchup. They have won 3 of their last 5 games to end the 2017 part of the season. Common opponents, Lakeland is 0-3. They did lose twice to Bethany Christian and to Culver Community. Both of those teams, the Dragons defeated. Argos leads the series 9-0 in the last 15 years and won the last meeting over at Lakeland on 1-7 of 17 by a score of 58-30.
Yep.
So we'll see what the Lady Dragons can do here. It's been a week since they've played. First time both these teams are going to be playing here in the 2018 year. So I don't know. You got any thoughts on the game?
Well, I think the Lady Dragons just have to play their game. They know what they're doing. They're quality. And I want to see some big numbers out of Stricker. I want some big numbers out of Morris. And then Kuntz down low. They're going to have to work the defense on the Lady Cougars are star. You know that she can play. We watched her last year, but this is a good game for the Lady Dragons to come back into home territory here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium to get a win. They just have to settle down and play the game correctly, and they can do it. So we're going to get ready for the national anthem, and we'll be back in a second.
Alrighty, so here we go. We're going to get some starting lineups here. We're going to do the Lakeland Christian Lady Cougars first. Tori Calizo, a sophomore, number 2. Number 3, Jessica Sloan, she's a senior. Number 5, Anna Reminick, she's a junior. Number 20, Brady Gross, she's a senior. And number 23, Hope Fansel, she is a senior as well. Now the starting lineups for your Lady Dragons. Going to start off. Number 12, the 5'4" senior, Addie Manikowski. A 5'9" senior, number 24, Macy Stricker. A sophomore, 5'8", number 34, Morgan Dunlap. Another sophomore, number 42, a 5'9" sophomore, Macy Morris. And a 5'10" senior, number 44, Rachel Kuntz.
Whoa. Turn them lights back on and blind me. Here we go.
All righty, so it's going to be number 3, Jessica Sloan, the senior, going for the tip. She's on the wrong side. She needs to turn around. There we go.
That's all good.
She's going to go up against Rachel Kuntz here for the tip. We're set to go here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium, the first game for the Lady Dragons of the 2018 calendar year against the Lakeland Christian Lady Cougars.
Here we go. Starting off the season right, I hope. They'll be fine. And it's batted over, and the Cougars get it.
Everybody's a little confused about the direction they're going.
Hey. Wowzers. Ooh, turns it right into Stricker. She gets it in the corner.
Hey, a little man-to-man defense for the Lady Dragons to start off.
Yeah, no doubt. Something
like
a little
that.
different.
Used to seeing them playing a lot of 2-3. I like the man-to-man.
Well, you know, notoriously in the years past, the Cougars had some struggling with ball handling, and that might be, but they definitely are not scared right now. And Stricker with the block, gets the ball, comes across the timeline, looks, kicks it over. Dunlap to Stricker. Has some time.
Got Dunlap working on the inside there. She's going to do some post-up work. Let's see what happens.
Got to get Kuntz out of that lane so she doesn't get 3 seconds. Turns, shot, and it's off the mark. Rebound goes to the Cougars.
Oh, nice looking 15-footer right there for Kuntz. Just can't get it to go down.
Looks up. Morris is on her. Manikowski better be careful. Drives, shot, and it's in for the Lady Cougars.
Well, that was a nice drive right there. Good screen, and it got Calizo open, and she's able to put it in over top of Stricker.
Kuntz looks, steps, kicks it all the way out. Dunlap rotates around. Coach calls the play. I'll tell you right now, they'll be man-to-man, and they're going to mark Stricker. Cool. So we'll see what happens. Manikowski for 3, and it's just off the mark.
Just about got the roll.
Yeah, just about got the roll. It was a good shot. She was wide open. Nothing wrong with that. Kicks it down. And Manikowski shuts off the lane. Stricker with the steal. Kicks it over. Oh, and it's a good read from the Lady Cougars and takes it right back. Kicks it over.
Stricker steals it right back.
Yep, gets it back again, and now it's out to Dunlap. Well, so far the Dragons haven't scored, but Stricker's got a block and 2 steals, and let's just change that where Dunlap gets the first points of the game for the Lady Dragons.
Well, Stricker's kind of following up where she left off. Had a rough night of scoring against Winnemac, but did a lot of the other things with the steals and the rebounds against the Lady Warriors. Had several assists, so we'll see if she can get back on track scoring-wise here tonight.
Morris is going to cover it and steals it. She read that one correct. She's going to take it all the way in, lays it up, and it's just hard. And tipped back, and the Lady Cougars gets the rebound.
I like the aggressiveness there.
Yeah, that's
Macy
what
Morris.
we've been wanting to see. It was a great read, and she stole it. And there's the first foul.
It's going to be on Kuntz from behind. Her first, be the team's first. So we got 4:58 left here in the first quarter. It's going to be Lady Cougars ball, baseline right.
Drives in, throws it up, and just misses. Rebound goes to the Cougars. Kicks it back out.
We're going to get Stricker, it looks like. No, they got Manikowski on that foul.
And that's just fine with us. We don't want...
It's going to send Fansel to the line shooting 2 for the Lady Cougars. That second chance opportunity is there for the Cougars, and she puts it in.
Fansel's a quality shot, so you can probably count on a lot of her free throws going in.
Well, good job there for the Lady Cougars getting the offensive rebound. Fansel's got another one here from the free throw stripe, and she's 2 for 2, so she makes the Lady Dragons pay for that offensive rebound.
Stricker comes across the timeline, looks over to Morris. Stricker, Manikowski, and there's a cutter down low. Stricker feeds it to Dunlap, battles up, misses.
Maybe just a little hard on that pass.
Yeah, and there's a steal by 4 Dragons. 4 of them got their hands on it, and Dunlap was the last one to get it, and there's a little bit hard of a pass.
I don't think Kaylin Barlow's playing anymore, Morgan. That was unreachable by Macy Morris, so second turnover for the Lady Dragons.
They had 4 of them touch it by the time she picked it up, and then they come down and heaved ho across the line. Dragons need to settle down. Defense has done well so far. She goes up and gets it.
Out of control, and Manikowski.
Oh, what a flick.
Shocker on the
what
floor.
A flick. But that's all right. You love that tenacity where she's willing to hit the ground. And then Dunlap gets another turnover, misses it, loses control. Lays it up.
Charge.
And there's
Good job.
Manikowski's totally there waiting.
Abby Manikowski, that's going to be on Reminick. That'll be her first. Great hustle play there by Abby Manikowski, and she gets rewarded by going to the bench.
Manikowski's on the floor again.
Sloan's going to check back in for the Lady Cougars.
Well, that's 2 straight great hustle plays out of Manikowski. And, yeah, kind of surprised about the sub, but I think she was already up for her before that. But
it's one of those that, hey, get back here real quick. Still 4-2, Lady Cougars with the lead.
Stricker has it up top, over to Morris. Kuntz is working the baseline. Thinks about it, gives it around. Hoffman drives and loses it, and there's a turnover.
4-4 now on turnovers.
Yikes. Dragons have got to take better control and better care of the basketball. Kicks it down baseline, kicks it out. And she's open for 3, and it's, in and out.
Another offensive board.
Yes, another board, long one. Hoffman couldn't grab it. Here comes the ball around. Dunlap is going to try to pick the pocket. Here's another 3, and that's going to be long. And Dunlap's going to get the rebound. And Morris, she's looking, and she's going to just turn it up court and relax. Stricker has the ball. Morris. Nice screen, and Morris with a jumper, and it's in and out, just like the shot from the other end.
The thing went 3/4 of the way in and bounced back out for Macy Morris.
It's a really good screen from Kuntz, and Morris recognized it and took a nice open shot. Here they are on the other end. Kicks it over. Fansel has it. Kicks it diagonal, and what a break. Man, is that a quick first step out of her. Woo. Puts it right up.
She's got 4 of the 6 points now, and it's a 6-2 lead for the Lady Cougars.
That was a fast break. As soon as she caught it, she was a burst of speed and gone. And the Dragons are going to have to be aware of that. Stricker kicks it over. Dunlap, Stricker for 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Kuntz, and it's blocked. And here comes the Lady Cougars, and I tell you, this is not the Lady Cougars of old. Yeah, these really quality and fast-paced, fearless, and they are playing with some confidence. And shots missed, but another rebound, and it's battled. Dunlap pulls it back, kicks it over to Stricker, and that's a great save. Stricker thought about Kuntz down, goes a little jumper at 15, and it's in and out. The Lady Dragons can't buy a bucket at the moment.
Well, if we got points for in and out buckets, we'd be ahead right now, but they got to go all the way through.
Kicks it over, fakes, looks. Nice cut down the middle, and they don't hit her. She's going to drive the baseline, kicks it all the way out, and it's going to be saved. Nope, steps on the line.
Got a sub number 20, Brady Gross, going to come back in for Jessica Sloan. So we got about 1:10 left here in the first period. Lady Dragons are down 2-6. 6-2.
Ay.
2-6, whichever way.
Nothing makes it sound better.
Yeah.
And 1 minute, and we have 2 points, and the Lady Dragons have got to wake up. It's cold outside, but you have to be playing like you're hot. Let's go. Come on, girls. Stricker drives, kicks it over. Hoffman looks over to Dunlap. Dunlap fakes, and it's stolen. And it's stolen by Stricker again. Kicks it down to Hoffman, and that's a great assist. Another steal and an assist, and that puts the Lady Dragons to 4.
That's actually Kuntz.
Yep.
Different redhead.
Was it Kuntz?
Yeah.
Sorry. Well,
got 3 redheads
we got
on
3.
the floor.
Shot, and it's off the mark, and rebound goes to Stricker. Stricker looks, sees who's open. Morris was open. Oh.
Got 18 seconds. They're wanting one shot.
Yeah.
Try to tie this up or maybe take the lead here with a 3 at the buzzer.
Dunlap. Stricker fakes. Kicks
Nice.
it down. Kuntz puts it up and is off the mark.
Beautiful pass again there from
and
Stricker.
it's just off the mark, and they got to make those bunnies.
Well, after 1 quarter here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium, the Lady Dragons are trailing 6-4 against the Lady Cougars from Lakeland Christian. We're going to take a break and come back here with second quarter action in just a moment as soon as I can find the ads. There we go. New
There
computer.
you go. New computer.
All right. Here we go.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on rtc4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
She took one really good shot that was wide open.
Okay, welcome back here. Second quarter getting set to go. It's going to be Lady Dragons ball on the far side. Start the second quarter down 4-6 to Lakeland Christian. 4-point quarter for the Lady Dragons. They probably have about 12 if they had some shots that actually dropped.
Decide to stay in there.
Oh my!
Well, we talked about it. Got to use the glass on your bunnies, but on those open shots, they're taking quality shots. I like it. It's just they're not going in right now, and they just need to settle down. They seem like they don't play with confidence, and sometimes it's very hard. Kuntz looks. Kuntz says, "I'll take it," and it's off the mark. Rebound goes to Lady Cougars. And that's not typically the shot Kuntz takes. And there's a travel before she gets fouled. And there's Coach Teal telling Rachel to relax. Hey, we're okay. She was wide open.
Well, that's kind of one of those things. She hesitated, and then she's like, well, there's nobody on me. And then once you hesitate, it's just going to throw your rhythm off.
Yeah, that smooth transition from catch to, a pass into a shot, that's where you're really the most effective. And jumps down, goes over, kicks it over. Morris. Hoffman. Stricker has it. Kicks it over Morris, or Kuntz, back over to Morris. Morris takes it right in, and that's what I like to see. That's a quality shot. Good little step.
Nice drive there. A little 8-footer ties the game up from Macy Morris. She had a good game against Winnemac. I think she scored 12, I believe.
Yeah, and she's starting to get some confidence, and that's what's one thing that we've always said that she needs. She gets some confidence. She will be a force, and they're going to definitely need her next year.
Next year, we need her now.
Well, we need her now, but we're going to need her next year because we have, one senior with Kaylee Carlton and two, Shannon Parker. That'll be it for the next year's squad. So they're going to have to. Stricker was looking for her, but she didn't look for the ball, and that's a nice shot from Macy Stricker.
Stricker gets on the board, and the Dragons have their first lead of the game, 8-6.
Well, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Goes around Hoffman, kicks it over. Baseline jumper, and it's off the mark. Rebound.
Great block.
Morris, and it just goes off the front. Lines up, and what a rebound and taken for Lady Cougar.
That's her first field goal. She's got 4 now. Tie ball game.
Well, I tell you what, Morris had her blocked out. She was great shape. It's just an unfortunate bounce, and she was unable to catch the ball. Fansel took it to her advantage. Dunlap, Hoffman, Kuntz for 3, and it's off the mark. Comes back, bounces it over to Hoffman. Hoffman gets hammered, and she's going to the line shooting 2.
I think they're going to get Fansel on that. It'll be her first, and that was a good job of Kuntz by following her shot.
Yeah, we don't see that often enough in this game, especially nowadays.
It created the second opportunity, and it's going to put Cagney Hoffman here shooting 2. And her first one is smooth.
And here comes Manikowski, and let's see who's coming out. And Rachel's going to take a break. Coach, we probably want to talk to her, say, hey, let's do this with this. I don't know. But she's got some, well, she always has red face from running.
You know, that's the red-headed gene there.
Yeah, it is.
2 for 2 there for Hoffman. Gives the Lady Dragons a 10-8 lead.
And full court press is on, and that's exactly why Manikowski's in. Hoffman has got to break that, beat her to that spot. Oh, nice pass. And she's fouled by Dunlap.
That was a nice extra pass that time from Calizo over to Fansel, and foul on Dunlap. It's going to be her first, team's third. Fansel going back to the line shooting 2.
Unfortunately, Hoffman didn't get over and break that line there to keep him from going around her, and that allowed him down. And then Manikowski wasn't in position once she got down there.
Fansel 3 from 3 from the line. Her fourth shot is up and rolls out.
And Stricker with the rebound. Yeah.
Stricker's got about 3 rebounds already here in the first half. She is leading the team.
Kicks it over. Hoffman drives the baseline, kicks it back, and it's stolen. Dunlap ends up with it, puts it in for 2.
Nice job. Morgan Dunlap kept that play alive, and it's a 12-9 lead now for the Lady Dragons. Full court
Picks
pressure.
Up her dribble, and they call a quick timeout.
So a 30-second timeout is called by Lakeland Christian. Some good pressure there by the Lady Dragons. They lead 12-9 with 4:50 left to go in the first half. Morgan Dunlap with 4, Hoffman with 2 of 2 from the line. Stricker's got 2, Morris has 2, and Kuntz has 2. Calizo leading the Lakeland Christian with 4. Actually, Fansel's got 5.
5 now.
So Calizo and Fansel with the 9 Lady Cougars points.
Yeah, Fansel is 3 of 4 from the free throw line and only 1 field goal. So the Lady Dragons defense is really doing the good things. And the full court pressure is really causing some headaches for them. But, boy, we're taking quality shots. They're just not going in.
Well, they've already tripled their output for the first quarter, so they're starting to get some falling down.
Don't brag about it, because that lets everybody know what our score was.
Right.
If they're tuning in late, they're going to say, oh, okay. But there's Hoffman with the hard work and hustle, and Manikowski shuts off the line. That's what you talk about on that, keeping them from going around. And Manikowski working hard. Morris shots up, and it's rebound Dunlap, and she's going to go fast break, and whoa, number 5 is going to catch her. Jump stop and a bucket.
Nice control right there. Dunlap's
smart.
got 6, and the Lady Dragons open up a 5-point advantage.
She got caught real quick.
Yeah, but she was smart, and she finished strong.
Yep, let him go. She picks up her dribble again, and Fansel gets it. Ball's loose, and of course, Manikowski's on the ground.
Shocker.
Manikowski's on the ground. That's okay.
Jump ball. It's going to stay Lady Cougars ball. We got number 3, Sloan, coming back in. She's going to give Gross a break.
No, it's Cougars ball.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Fansel. That's a good senior play right there by Fansel. She's looking at the refs like, no, our ball.
Yep.
And she was right. Oh, Hoffman from behind, and she's going to get the steal. And we're going to get a foul on number 5, Remenek, for Lakeland Christian, and that'll be her second foul of the first half. So great hustle effort play there by Cagney Hoffman. Second turnover of the quarter for the Lady Cougars.
Morris gets the ball, looks, kicks it down to Stricker. Stricker turns, jumps, uses the glass, and it's just off the mark. Rebound goes to the Cougars. Dunlap tries to steal it. And now we're back in the 2-3 zone. And Manikowski is all over up top. Look at her. She's helped create, and here comes the trap. Gets out of it, kicks it over, baseline jumper, and it's off the mark. Rebound Stricker. Stricker looks, sees Manikowski, and slows it up. Dunlap has it. Stricker for three, and it's short. Rebound goes to Lakeland. Here comes the Lady Cougars. Shots up. Nope, it was a long pass. Kicks it over. Here's the three, and it's off the mark. And rebound goes to Stricker. Ends up getting it. Tipped it around. They battled. The ball was loose, and Stricker come up with it. And she's going to drive the lane. Kicks it over. Hoffman. Morris with a little baseline jumper, and it's in and out again. Off the backside, a little hard.
Maddie Paris, the junior there, had a great block out
she
on
sure did.
Manikowski.
Fansel, little jumper, and that looks like it's going to be off the rim. Rebound, and second chance points for the Lady Cougars.
The senior Sloan, she gets a good second chance, brings it to a 3-point game with 2 minutes left.
Put it right back in it super quick.
Dunlap.
Wow, she was sliding, but the whole time she was dribbling, so that's okay.
But it looked like she was going to go down there. It must be a slick spot or something there.
Great pass, crossed from Manikowski over to Morris. Now they kick it back and rotate to the top. Stricker has the ball. Hoffman down the corner. Manikowski looks and feeds Morris, and what a turn. A great assist, and what a turn shot from Morris, and that's what we've been talking about.
Nice
Super
smooth post move there by Macy Morris, and you notice what she didn't do?
She didn't fade away. She went straight up,
She
and
went
that was
right
a
to it.
brilliant shot. And there's a turnover. Fansel. And Morris is going to give a quick break.
Kuntz was on the. She was on the line already, but it's just funny. Manikowski goes out after she had a charge call.
A couple of great plays that she was out. And now Morris has had back-to-back buckets, basically, right? And she goes out, but getting a quick break. Kuntz has it, and Stricker was open and delayed on the pass. And Stricker's like, all right, I'll just shoot it. A little bit off. She's got her finger jammed by the looks of it.
And 9 more. She doesn't need that one.
And she keeps looking down at her finger, and she may be taping that up at halftime. Fansel has it. Good handles. Kicks it over in the corner. Fakes. Down low. And Manikowski knocks it loose, and Hoffman gets it. Here comes Dunlap, who's going to get her pocket picked. And it's going to be Dragons ball.
Yeah, she got kind of complacent. Didn't.
She was looking at the clock instead of watching for her. And here comes Stricker. And she's holding her hand. I think they're going to tape her finger.
All right, we got a 30-second timeout on the floor here. Coach Teal wants to talk it over with the girls. 50.7 seconds left here in the first half. Argos with a 16-11 lead. Dunlap, she's got 6 points. Macy Morris with 4. For the Lady Cougars, Fansel still with 5 leads the Lady Cougars. Sloan has the only, well, they've got 5, so Sloan and Calizo have the 4 points for the Lady Cougars here in the second quarter.
Well,
Stricker's going to take a break here.
Last 50 seconds. She looked up, and then I went like this, tape, mouthed the word tape, and she's like, shook her head no, so I think she's just going to crack it and get it back ready to go for second half. Manikowski's up top, going to run the show. Morris. The Dragons are going to work it till they have last shot. Hoffman's in the corner. Manikowski. Dunlap. Kicks it over. Fansel's going to shift. Manikowski fakes. Hoffman rotates it. 8 seconds. Dunlap. Dunlap's going to drive. Ooh. And she travels.
Yeah, she was looking for Hoffman underneath, and good job by Lakeland coming back and getting the defense. And She kind of left Morgan up in the air with nothing to do. So
yeah, she was up in the air, unfortunately. And here they come, a little quick three, and it's just off the mark.
all right, that's going to do it after the first half. The Lady Dragons lead 16-11. That was a good second quarter for the Lady Dragons. They outscored the Lady Cougars 5 for the Lady Cougars to 12 for the Lady Dragons. We're going to take a break, come back. We'll total up the first half scoring and come back with second half action here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium here in just a few minutes.
There's no
This
better time than
broadcast
right
brought
now
to you
to
in
buy
part
or
by
refinance
these
a
local
home, and there's no
sponsors.
better place to go
The
for a
lawyers and
mortgage loan
staff
than
of
First
Peterson,
Federal
Wagner
Savings
and
Bank.
Perkins LLP are here to provide
Mortgage
the
interest
highest
rates are
quality
still
legal and
incredibly
professional
low,
service
so
to their
now's the
clients
perfect time to talk
presently
with one of
and
our
for
loan
the future.
experts.
See a full list of services online at
from conventional loans to
peterson-wagner.com.
FHA and
Evans
USDA
Agency in
subsidized
Rochester
loans.
offering
We don't
farm
wanna be the
liability,
biggest
personal
bank,
property, and
just the
outbuilding
best bank.
policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions.
Are you in pain
online
from
at
an injury or
evansagencyrochester.com.
What if there was a place that could meet
Stay
all
connected
of your
with the
orthopedic
fastest
needs?
internet
A
speeds
place with some of
available
the
with
best orthopedic
RTC
doctors
Fiber
and staff in the
Communications.
Midwest. A place
Voice
where you're
data and
treated
video
as a person
connectivity for the
instead of a
21st
patient.
century.
What if that
Online
place
at
weren't in Chicago or
rtc1.com.
Indianapolis? There is such
First
a
Federal
place.
Savings Bank is your
Rochester
local
Orthopedics,
mortgage lender
your
with
regional
6
orthopedic
locations throughout
specialists.
North
When you're
Central
looking for
Indiana.
comfort and relief,
Trust the professionals at
remember,
First Federal
trust the
Savings Bank.
board-certified and
Online at
fellowship-trained surgeons
firstfederalbanking.com.
at Rochester Orthopedics.
All right, welcome back. We're at the half here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. Lady Dragons lead the Lakeland Christian Lady Cougars 16-11. First half scoring for the Lady Cougars. Hope Fansel leads them with 5. Tori Calizo with 4 and Jessica Sloan with 2. For the Lady Dragons, Morgan Dunlap leads all scorers with 6. Macy Morris with 4, and then we have Cagney Hoffman, Macy Stricker, and Rachel Kuntz all with 2 for the Lady Dragons. 5 turnovers in the first half for the Lady Dragons, 9 first half turnovers for the Lady Cougars. And the second quarter was the key. The Lady Dragons were actually down 6-4 after the first quarter and came back with a 12-point second quarter and took the lead 16-11. So much better effort there in the second quarter for the Lady Dragons. Let's see if they can come out and continue that here in the second half. They're looking to get some momentum going into next week's game. They got 2 big ones next week. Thursday they have Oregon Davis, the Lady Bobcats, coming into town for what's going to be the first of 2 meetings that they have almost less than a week apart. Then Saturday next week from now, they'll have the Pioneer Lady Panthers coming in. So it's going to be a important stretch here over the next few games for the Lady Dragons. They got to pick up some momentum here. That second quarter was good.
Better.
Better. Then they got to build on that here coming out in the third. So not really a whole lot as far as foul trouble. 2 fouls for Reminick from Lady Cougars. Manikowski, Dunlap, and Kuntz all had 1 for the Lady Dragons. So hopefully they can continue the tough defense here in the second half and stay clean as far as fouls go. So we're just going to let you watch the halftime shootout here, see who can win themselves some pop, and come back here with the second half action. We've got about 6 minutes to go. Be back in that time. All right, welcome back to Phil Waybright Gymnasium. Getting set to go here for second half action with the Lady Dragons and the Lady Cougars. The Argos Lady Dragons lead 16-11 at the half. And much better second quarter effort by the Lady Dragons. See if they can continue with that. 5 starters for both squads back out on the floor here to start the second half. Lady Dragons will start with the ball. Little token pressure here by LCA. Start the second half. All right, Andy.
All right.
There you go.
I got my picture. Sorry.
Okay.
I had to get my picture of the scoreboard. The wife was wanting to know, and I just sent her a picture instead of talking. Oh, boy. Here we go. Stricker has it. She has her one finger taped on her left hand because she got kind of a jam. Turns, goes, and takes a shot, and it's just off the mark. But what did she do? She went this way instead of following a rebound. I'm going to have to critique her on that, let her know that I noticed it. Oh, my. She drives in and gets a foul. She just got a – none of these kids nowadays, no matter what team it is I've watched, I don't think I ever see players follow their shots anymore.
Well, I thought they were going to get Stricker. They actually
Nope.
got Manikowski, and that's going to put Fansel back at the line. She's 3 of 4. And 4 of 5 now.
Yeah.
6 points for Hope. Brings the Lady Cougars to within 4. Got one more free throw here coming up.
Here we go.
And 2 of 2.
She is a darn good shot. Now here's the full court pressure out of the Lady Cougars. And Kuntz gets it. Dunlap's going to go ahead and cut across. Over to Morris. Stricker. Manikowski. Morris. Stricker. Manikowski. Kuntz on the baseline. Kicks it down low. Dunlap tries it. Stricker gets the offensive rebound but misses. And here comes the Lady Cougars. Drives. Kicks it and stolen by Morris. Great defense by Morris, and she slows it up. Kicks it over to Dunlap. Dunlap drives, loses it, gives it over to Stricker. Kicks back over to Manikowski, and the Dragons set up. Dragons look a little bit confused on what play they're running. Manikowski over to Dunlap. Rolls off the pick. Fouled, and Dunlap's going line shooting 2.
Foul is going to be on Reminick, I believe. And that's her 3rd, and Dunlap's going to line shooting 2.
And short.
Short on the first. Lady Dragons looking to put some points on the board here to start the second half. Dunlap with one more from the line. And she puts it in. Dunlap with 7. Lady Dragons lead 17-13.
Lady Cougars have it. Kicked it low. She gets a pass across. Drives down and cuts it off. Back to her, and it's blocked. And here comes Dunlap. Kuntz got her hand on the shot. Stricker wide open, and it's good.
Oh, there you go.
Get her tape on her fingers. Nice, calm shot. She had plenty of time. About 3 feet behind the line. Where's her sweet spot? She likes to take that. And there's a ball tapped out, and it's going to be, I don't think so. That's all right.
They're saying it went off the foot of one of the Lady Cougars.
That was a good steal. Once again, Morris had her hands in on it. Ball goes off Cougar and stays towards the Dragons. Full court pressure. Dunlap kicks it over to Kuntz. Kuntz over to Morris real quick. Goes up and nothing. Misses. Rebound goes to, she stood up in time before she passed the ball.
I like that press break. One pass,
Yep.
pass, and then next thing you know, Morris with a layup opportunity just doesn't able to put it in, but really like the way the Lady Dragons worked that.
Yeah. Stricker has it, looks, gives it over to Kuntz. Kuntz fakes. Manikowski. Oh, Morris wide open, but Dunlap takes it to the hole and puts it in.
Nice strong
Yep.
drive there for Dunlap. She's got 9. Lady Dragons open up a 9-point lead.
Manikowski, look at the defense. That
Gotta be
Manikowski.
close to a 5
Manikowski
second.
takes her down.
Boy, that was
Yeah,
approaching a
that had
5-second
to be.
call right there, but Manikowski bails her out with the foul. Beats her 3rd.
And all right, so if you're at home watching and you left your Lincoln Continental here in front of the parking lot, you need to come get it moved. It is a fire lane. Shots up, and it's off the mark. Rebound, Stricker. She switched immediately from her left to that right. Hand must be hurting a little bit. Kuntz fakes. Stricker comes around to get the ball. Morris is breaking to the basket. Dunlap's going to set it up.
Much better job here last couple minutes of the Lady Dragons with the movement on the offense.
Kuntz is wide open in the corner, but I think they're just going to wait until they get the shot that they want. Morris for 3, and it's good.
Good shot, Macy Morris.
I just talked about it. Wait until they get the shot that they want.
She's got 7, and the Lady Dragons open up a 12-point lead, 25-13 here with 3:57 left to go. We got a full timeout here on the court. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus.
Right.
Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argos and Rochester.
All right, welcome back. Lady Dragons have opened up a 12-point advantage. Lakeland Christian came out and scored the first 2 points of the second half, and the Lady Dragons have gone on a 9-0 run since that point, and lead by 12. We got 3:57 left to go here in the third.
Well, a big 3 from Stricker and then a big 3 from Morris, and that really starts spreading the gap quick.
Dunlap went 1 of 2 from the line and hit a nice driving layup. So there's your 9 points here for the second half.
Well, we talked about the ball going in the bucket instead of rattling around and coming out. And second half so far, it looks like it's been going in. And there's 2 points for Reminick. On the line. Good quality shot from her.
Yeah, she was
under pressure too. Yeah, she wasn't wide open. Well, you know when coach for the Lady Cougars calls timeout, ball's tipped, pick it up.
Smart play there by Hoffman. She knew she had time.
Yep. You know that she's not going to want the Lady Cougars and let them have those easy threes again.
Oh, drive by Dunlap, and Fancel's going to get called a little bit late on the foul call.
Yeah.
But that's going to be her second. Dunlap's going back to the line.
Fancel looks a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, it was a little late on that whistle there. I don't know if it was kind of like, well, if it goes in, I'm not going to call it or what. But.
Well, when she hit the ground, he has no choice, and Dunlap's off on the first one.
Yeah, 1 of 3 for her from the line. She's got 9. See if she can put this in and get 10. And she does. So 2 of 4, Dunlap with 10 points, and the lead is 11.
Well, here comes Lady Cougars. They come across the timeline. Kicks it over Fancel. She's open, got Morris on her. And Hoffman just about gets it. And there should be a foul, but they don't call it. Shots missed. Rebound goes to Dunlap.
Nice hard rebound there for Dunlap.
Stops, turns, and goes back away from the pressure, which is always what we talk about. We talk about that on the soccer field. Turning away from pressure, giving yourself some space. Hoffman over to Stricker. Dunlap. Stricker screens for Dunlap, and Dunlap's off the mark. Rebound, Kuntz.
Nice.
Gives it over to Morris, and it's off her, and it's going to be Lady Cougars' ball.
Boy, that was a nice rebound and a great pass. Morris just not able to handle it, but good job there by Rachel Kuntz.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Morris was ready for it. Had a little bit pace, and they were only about 2 feet apart, so it just went off her hand and out of bounds. All right. Lakeland has it, kicks it over. Rotates it over. Double dribble, travel. I tell you what, there's a large number of these girls, except for maybe Fansel. The rest of them all played soccer for Lakeland. And I recognize some of the players, and we have a lot of dual sports in Argos, but at Lakeland, they're even smaller at times. So, they really play multiple sports.
Now, did they have a girls team this year? Girls soccer, or was it boys?
No, it was mixed, but still they were out there. There was not a lot of playing time, but they were on the field and on the team, so you like to see that. Kuntz has it, tries to get to Dunlap. She does. Dunlap turns with the left
hand
and misses.
Stricker's over the back.
She was over the back. Wowzers! I'm surprised they didn't catch it. And that's a great pass, and puts it in the and one.
Kuntz is going to get the foul.
Yep.
It'll be her second. Fansel with the bucket and the foul. She's got 9, looking to get to double figures for the Lady Cougars. And just like that.
Oh, they gave it to 42.
Morris?
Yeah.
Really?
And she puts it in. And, man, she's been on it from the free throw line. Only missing, 2 tonight?
No, she's 6 of 7.
Ooh, missing 1 tonight.
Yeah.
Well, the Lady Dragons need to take note of that. Stop fouling her.
Stop fouling her.
And shoot the same way she is from the line. Stricker over to Morris. Morris fakes. Oh, and that's a great fake. Had the Lady Cougars moving. Morris comes out, rotates. Dunlap goes in and misses. Rebound goes to the Lady Cougars. Fansel, I think, got a little bit on that to keep it from going in. Kicks it down, kick out of Dunlap using the old soccer skills.
Number 15, Abigail Fischel, a junior, has checked into the game.
Yep. Kicks it over. Haven't seen much out of number 2 this half. She was a powerhouse against us in the first half, playing at the beginning of the game, had a lot of confidence. And she tries to go, and there's another kick by Dunlap.
Using her soccer skills here on the hardwood a little bit.
Basically the last 2 times down.
Yeah.
Hey, it's hard to score if you keep kicking it out of bounds. Hits her, puts it up, and it's off the backboard. Kuntz gets the rebound, kicks it over to Stricker. Stricker's looking. Says, we'll just take our time, set it up. 32 seconds, going to go for one more shot at the end of the quarter. Good screen out of Dunlap. Hoffman gets it. Back over to Stricker. Stricker. And it's knocked out of bounds by Fansel.
Kind of loose with her dribble right there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
And the coach is going to call timeout and set up something fancy.
All right, we got a 30-second timeout. We got 15.9 seconds left to go here in the third, so the Lady Dragons trying to get something good here. Leading 26-18. Dunlap has come out and had a good third quarter. She's got 10 points for the Lady Dragons. Stricker hit a big 3 as well as Morris.
Morris has 5-7. Strickers with 5. Hope Fansel, as per usual, leads the Lady Cougars. She has 8-10 points for them.
Well, she's under her average, so the Dragons are doing pretty good on her. She's killing us from the free throw line. And there's a whole fourth quarter left.
Yeah, still got a fourth quarter left. She's got 10. She averages about 13, so she's getting close to that. But she's had some pretty big games.
Well, I tell you what, this has probably been one of the lowest fouling games we've been involved with in recent past. The Lady Dragons have really kept that under control.
Well, there you go. We still
That's
got
all right.
another quarter.
I'm jinxing them to where we're going to make it exciting. See what happens. Dunlap. Oh, my word. And she squeezes it in. And the and one.
I don't know how she caught the angle on that.
She put it up with a side shot there. That was pretty cool. How in the world she squeezed it past that backboard?
They're going to get Fissel on the foul, be her first. Dunlap at the line. She struggled 2 of 4 so far from the line.
Well, she's going to put both these in.
Just one there, Andy.
Oh, sorry.
And
she's
one.
putting that one in.
It's and one, not
See,
and
I told
2.
you. I told you she was putting it in.
So good way to finish the third here.
Dunlap, or Kuntz, smart not to foul her, and she puts it in.
So Fansel gets a
quick bucket at the end of the quarter.
So at the end of 3, the Lady Dragons lead 29-20. Increase their 5-point halftime lead to 9 over the Lady Cougars. Only 1 turnover in that quarter for the Lady Dragons. So we're going to take a break. Come back here for fourth quarter action from Phil Waybright Gymnasium on RTC4.com.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, we got 8 minutes left to go here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. Lady Dragons lead 29-20 after 3 quarters. They outscored the Lady Cougars 13-9 in the third quarter and have opened up a 9-point advantage. And good quarter, actually good second and third quarter. Lady Dragons with only 1 turnover each quarter, sitting at 6 for the game, which is very good. So, fourth quarter starts here with the Lady Cougars taking the ball.
All right, there's a turnover. Dunlap and the rest of the gang called it for the official when he blew the whistle. They were all twirling their arms like traveling.
So a turnover for the Lady Cougars right out of the gate. Gives the ball back to the Lady Dragons.
All right, Stricker has it. Kuntz kicks it over, and wow, how that didn't get stolen, I don't know. Hoffman still in, gets it over to Morris. Stricker.
Nice
play, and Kuntz misses. It was a good, Dunlap knew what she did. Take it one dribble over, create that space, and pull that defender over, and then just hook it to her. Gets it to her. Here comes Fansel with a nice shot, and it's in. 2 on the line. And she's done past her
14 now for Hope.
Yeah, no doubt. Man, good play. Unfortunately, they didn't finish, and then they go down and put a bucket in. Morris has it, turns back the other way, goes up, fakes, and she travels.
All right, so the first turnover for the Lady Dragons here in the quarter. Coach Teal doesn't like what he's seen starting the fourth here for the Lady Dragons. Hope Fansel comes out and scores 2 for LCA. We got a timeout. We'll be back here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium in 30 seconds.
Hey everybody, I got exciting news. Country Lanes has a new state-of-the-art scoring system.
Come out, let your kids be mesmerized by the animated backgrounds. Take a safari trip to Jungle Jive or an outer space adventure in Cosmic Crush. Themes like the Kecklers or High Seas will entertain your little ones for hours. Choose extreme sports or click on Ninja Strike for martial arts. This high-spirited atmosphere is way cheaper than Cedar Point. Come out and visit Country Lanes for all your bowling fun.
All right, here's 6:46 left to go in the game, and Coach Teal didn't like what he saw out of the Lady Dragons. A turnover and a bucket by the Lady Cougars to get things going here for the fourth, and the lead is down to 7. We got 6:46 left to go.
Well, it's a little bit of momentum going towards the side of the Cougars at the moment. They've cut it to a 7-point lead, and they have the ball back. So Dragons going to have to work to wake up and get back with it. Here's a quick fake, moves, looks, and drives up. Kicks it back out. Rotates, Fansall. And Kuntz is taking a break. Manikowski's back in. It's a 2-3 zone. Kick it over. Fansall gets it. Looks over. Here's Fansall with 3, and it's short. And out of bounds, and it's going to go Dragons' way.
Knocked out by Remenik from behind.
Well, almost looked like a over the back, but she was straight up and down. So if you don't put your body on them and they're straight up and down behind you, they're not going to call it.
Well, if they didn't call Stricker on that over the back earlier, they're not going to call anybody.
She did kind of have a saddle on her. So Morris fakes. I wanted to see her pop in and take a jumper. Hoffman. And Hoffman's a good shot, but you don't see her pull the trigger very much. Manikowski's open and puts it in for 2. That's a huge bucket.
That is
for the
a
Lady
big
Dragons.
shot. First points of the game for Abby, and that was timely right there.
Well, playing with some confidence. Her defense and everything she's done while she's been on the court has been very, very good. She's always been a scrapper, and that's what you have to have. And now she's putting in a bucket at a crucial time in this game. Here's a 3, and it's in. And, well, I said it. We hadn't seen much out of her for the second half, and she just puts in a huge 3.
Calizo's got 7 now with that 3, and it's a 6-point Lady Dragon lead.
The pace of the Dragons is not what I want. I want speed. I need quick, decisive cuts, in and outs, movement without the ball. Create those opening lanes. Manikowski's right just like that. Manikowski gives it a Stricker, and she misses. Unfortunately now, we don't want her. Oh, there's a travel. Hope Stricker led her into Morris, and luckily there was a travel, and here comes a timeout.
All right, we got a full timeout here on the floor. We're going to take a break and be back here in 30 seconds.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, welcome back. 4:43 left to go. Lady Dragons holding on to a 6-point lead here, 31-25 over the Lady Cougars. And it's going to be Lady Dragons ball coming out of the timeout.
All right, let's see what we can do. Where are they going? Ball's over there.
Why is it Lady Cougars? It's not Lady Cougars' ball.
She
it was
traveled.
a travel. That's not their ball. That's not their ball.
They're not paying attention. No one's paying attention. Where's the coaching staff?
That was not their ball.
They called a travel on them, and then she called. Oh, they're saying she called the timeout before she traveled. That's what they're saying. They're saying that she called timeout over here before she traveled.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, there you go. So that's why he come over and explained it. We're all on the same page. Great work for their coaching staff, and good that ours didn't go spaz like we wanted them to. Way to pay attention to the game, Steve.
Well, they didn't explain it to us.
I know. Somebody's got to move to it. Manikowski does, turns and feeds to Hoffman, and Hoffman puts it up and misses. And they foul her. And it's going to be off, not foul, but she dropped it. And wow. And there's a three, and it's on.
Oh, wow. Manikowski.
Last 5 points for the Lady Dragons, right?
She's come alive here in the fourth quarter.
Let her shoot it.
Yeah.
She's going. Tremendous work.
7-point lead now for the Lady Dragons.
Oh, and there's a foul from Hoffman. There's times when you watch it, and it's like kind of like a train wreck. You look at it, you can't turn away. And there's times where you want to say that with these girls. It's like, hey, you got to do better. But when you come out and battle, and now it's nitty-gritty, and they come out, and you got Manikowski coming out and putting 5 straight points in. And, you know, that's just gutsy stuff, and you love it when they do that things. They step up and make it work. And now here comes full court pressure. Manikowski going to bring the ball in.
A little unforced error there by the Lady Cougars. Gives the ball back to the Lady Dragons. Dunlap handles the pressure with ease.
Stricker has it. Manikowski's wide open. Let's see what happens. Makes the cut, goes around. Morris has it. Well, you know, when your player's got the hot hand, you got to give it to him. Dunlap goes up, and she blocked from behind, and that was a good block. Manikowski gets the ball back from the rebound out of Morris. Well, if you can call it a shot much, it was all blocked anyways. Manikowski fakes, and now they're covering her pretty close. Kicks it over to Morris. Morris takes it all away, and she's shooting too, and that's what we like to see. That good pressure out of Morris, taking it to the hole. So now the Lady Dragons have had 3 3-point shooters here in the recent past that's put them in, so they just need to fire the ball. And
Morris is good on the first. Her first free throw of the night and brings it back up to an 8-point Lady Dragon lead. Got one more here for Macy. She misses that.
Manikowski's fighting for it and doesn't get it. Here she comes back. Beats her down the floor, and she knocks it away again, and they still get it. And what a pass. Oh, my word, what a pass. That was outstanding and gets the bucket.
Fansel is the recipient of the great pass from the junior Reminick, and Coach Kaufman calls a quick timeout here. That was a good pass. So we've got a timeout on the floor. 30-second?
I don't know.
Is that a 30?
I don't know. Isaac doesn't know. He's sleeping.
All right, we're going to keep it here.
He's barely awake.
Well,
that's all right. He's the only one that knew that they called a timeout before.
I had no idea what the heck was going on that
called
one.
the travel.
So it's a 6-point Lady Dragon lead, 2:32 left to go here in the fourth, and that's going to be Lady Dragon's ball, right? Coming out of the timeout?
Should be.
Yeah. So we'll see a little full court pressure here, obviously, for Lakeland.
They're going to do man-to-man full court. Now, I don't understand. But here we go. Morris gets it. Hoffman, oh my word. Carly, Coach Vanderweel's jumping up and down saying, look up the court. Hoffman was totally by herself for an easy layup. And Morris didn't see her. Manikowski dribbles around, goes through it, loses the ball. That's her first turnover of the night. Kicks it down low. And one.
12-18 for Fansel, and she's going to the line to shoot the and one here. And they're going to get Morris with the foul.
I'm putting here's a foul or a timeout by Coach, but I'm willing to bet the money she makes it.
Pretty good chance right there. So leads down to 4 with 2:07 left to go here. And we got a full timeout now. They've changed it, so we're going to take a 30-second break and come back here. More action from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. You're watching RTC4.com.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on RTC4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
See me play.
Well, sorry about that. I may have had 2 ads going at once on that one. Just trying to get our money's worth out of our advertisers right there. So,
all right.
2:07 left to go. 35-31. Hope Fansel at the line shooting the and one.
6 of 7, right? Or 7 of 8 now.
Oh, what is she?
She had an and a 1, 6 of 7.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet money she puts it in. She's a quality shot.
This game is not over by any means.
And she misses. I jinxed her. And she
Travel.
traveled.
Oof.
She
Boy.
did. She knew it too. And she's so upset because she got a great offensive rebound.
Yeah.
And here's Kuntz. And Manikowski's coming out. And so he's telling her, get ready to go back in on defense. I think he's what he told her. Morris has it. Gets it over to Stricker. Stricker breaks through the pressure. Here they go. Dragons going to hold it a little bit, use some of that clock. Gives it over to Dunlap. Morris.
Only 4 team fouls on the Lady Cougars, so they got a long way to go before they send the Lady Dragons to the line.
Well, I'd start using some of them, depending on, if you're paying attention who to get to, once the ball gets in a certain person's hands or certain people's hands.
There's the first one. That's going to be on Reminick. Be her 4th.
Oof.
She's not the one you want to make
foul. I don't know if she was intentionally doing it. So
5th team foul on the Lady Cougars.
Got 2 more to mess with the Dragons. Ball gets into Kuntz right there. Gets it over. Good over to Dunlap. Here comes Stricker. And Dunlap gets the fouled.
So Calizo, that'll be her first, team 6th.
Wow, that's only her first.
Yeah.
She's been all over. I don't even think she's hardly been out of the game yet tonight.
Right.
And she's only got her first. That's either great, smart awareness or just not working. You have to decide. All right. Kuntz is open. Morris is open.
There's the foul on
1-on-1.
Sloan. So Stricker, the senior, going to be at the line shooting 1-1. Her first attempt from the line. See what she can do.
Well, she better make it, right?
That would be nice. Big free throw here, minute 6 left. And she's good.
Smooth as silk.
So she hits the front end. That's 6 points for Stricker. These are second one is up and good.
Smooth as silk.
2
Dragons
of 2.
need those.
And a 6-point lead now, minute 6 left.
Dunlap, a little pressure. Driver to the corner and
nice job there drawing the defender and a great pass into Gross. It's her first basket of the night. There's Stricker going to get fouled again, so.
Well, that's fine by me.
Calizo with the foul. It's going to put Stricker back at the line shooting 1-1. Hopefully she's got some confidence built up with that first 2.
Smith's bouncing on my. Puts it right in. And she looks very comfortable right there.
All right. Senior stepping up and hitting some big free throws here for the Lady Dragons.
And misses that one. Rebound goes to Lakeland. Here they come. Shot blocked. Gets it back. Nobody has and Hoffman's on the ground.
Wow, something.
Somebody calls the jump ball, and it's going to go Dragons' way.
All right, Lady Dragons ball. Macy Stricker makes up for the missed free throw with a big block.
Puts a block, and then we had the fastest round of hot potato you ever seen. The old hot potato. Nobody could grab hold of it. Hoffman, she's fouled, and that's Fancel's third or fourth?
Be her third, and then sophomore Hoffman now is going to go to the line. Is that going to be double bonus, or is that 9?
Nope, that's just her ninth. That's our ninth.
So Cagney Hoffman has the opportunity to extend the 5-point lead with 37 seconds left. Win or lose, I mean, the Lady Cougars, you can definitely tell. There's a good shot.
Nice
Hoffman.
shot. Hoffman puts it right in there.
That is actually her third. She's 3 of 3. You got to give Coach Kaufman tons of credit. She's really done a great job bringing this team along in her short tenure.
Yep. And that's another one. 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
Yeah, Cagney Hoffman with big ones. That's a 7-point lead now with close to 30 seconds left. Dunlap almost gets the steal.
Kicks it back, little jumper, and it's off the mark. Rebound.
Oh,
they both go down. Dunlap's either laughing or crying, and she's got kind of a smile.
She hit hard on that right side. Yeah.
Well, I don't.
She smacked that ground hard, and her right arm and shoulder went down hard. So
I kind of would have called a jump ball more than I would have fouled. They both had their hands on it.
Yeah.
They both just kind of dove together, unfortunately. Yeah, but, hey, we'll take it. Dunlap, not. She's got 10, so she's going to shoot 2 for 2. And short on the first one. Dragons up by 7. This one's a big one here. Get them up by 8. And she does.
She gets it in.
She just likes the drama of not making that first one. That's it.
Well, she had the luxury with a double bonus.
Yep, and there's a timeout. Full
timeout. Coach Kaufman, 21.8 seconds left. 8-point Lady Dragon lead. Let me see if I can do one ad at a time here for you. We'll be right back.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Right. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argos and Rochester.
All right, welcome back. We're in a timeout here. Coach Kaufman wanted to talk over with the Lady Cougars. And 21.8 seconds left to go here. The Lady Dragons lead 41-33, trying to pick up their first win of the 2018 calendar year.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, it's not been our best game, but the girls have really come down at the end of the game and done a lot of good things correctly. Really got it under control, hitting the free throws. Manikowski's 5 big points at the beginning of this quarter, and that's just been very smart. Fancel with 2, misses, and gets the offensive rebound, kicks it over.
Hope Fancel's had a tremendous game here tonight for Lakeland.
There's a good screen, jumper, and she's short. Rebound, Hoffman. Gets it over to Stricker. 3 seconds left, and they're just going to let it go down. And that's a good game out of the Lady Cougars and a better game for the Lady Dragons. And that brings the end 41-33 here from Ford White Gymnasium.
All right, congratulations to the Lady Dragons. They pick up the big win and move to 9-6 on the year. The Lady Cougars will drop to 8-7. And good luck to the Lady Cougars on the remainder of their season. Boy, they really, like we said, they've come a long way,
and they've done a lot of good things with that program. I tell you what, they've got to be proud of their efforts and their improvement.
You know, last year the score was 58-30. Of course, we had a ton of seniors last year, but the year before it was a one of those 70-16 type scores. So from there,
2 years ago playing here with the 70-16
Huge
to a
progression.
28-point last year to coming to within 8 of the Lady Dragons this year. So congratulations to the Lady Cougars. You know, that's a class act. It's a class group of kids there. And, you know, good luck on the remainder of their season. I'm working on getting some totals here. Let's go to a little commercial. And we'll be back in just about 2 minutes here with some post-game totals and wrap it up here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on rtc4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
Are the other guys offering you less than you expect for your trade-in? At Shepherd Chevrolet Buick in Rochester, they trade your way, offering you top dollar for your trade-in vehicle. Hi, I'm Chris Smith, PGA Tour player and Rochester native. Shepherd's prides themselves on giving you the highest amount possible for your trade. If someone is giving you less than you expect, come out to Shepherd's and give them the opportunity to find a deal that works for you. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester, where they trade your way.
All right, welcome back here to Phil Waybright Gymnasium to the post-game show. Lady Dragons pull out the 41-33 victory. Let's go over the stats here for both teams. For the Lady Cougars, leading all scorers tonight, Hope Fansel had 18. Calizo had 7. Sloan had 4. And Reminick and Gross both had 2 for the Lady Cougars. 16 turnovers for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah.
So not terrible. For the Lady Dragons, the leading scorer with 14 was Morgan Dunlap. Macy Stricker and Macy Morris both had 8. Stricker with 3 of 4 down the stretch from the free throw line. Cagney Hoffman hit 2 of 2 down the stretch, 4 of 4 for the night. She had 4 points. Abby Manikowski had 5 huge
at the end of the
points,
all in the fourth quarter.
Right at the beginning of the fourth quarter, those were 5 huge points, a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer for Abby. And Rachel Kuntz rounded out the scoring then with 2 for the Lady Dragons. Fairly clean, 5, 6, 7, 8 turnovers for the Lady Dragons. So
low marks on fouls also.
Yeah, they weren't calling a whole lot, so there wasn't a lot to be had. So congratulations, the Lady Dragons pick up the win. They're going to be back in action next Thursday, taking on the Oregon Davis Lady Bobcats. We'll be back on Tuesday, I believe. The boys are going to be on the court here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium, taking on Rochester. I looked it up, Annie. This is the first time the boys have played Rochester since 1996.
Here in Argos, yep.
Anywhere.
Oh,
that's the first time they've played. That was a sectional game, actually. That was the year before they went to class basketball. And Rochester defeated Argos in the first round of the sectional, and they have not played since 1996. So a couple years out of high school for me, but about 10 for you right there, huh?
Let me see, 96? No, it's only 5.
Okay.
I'm young pup.
All right, so that's going to do it for us here this evening. For Andy Stone and Isaac Smith, Steve Stricker saying goodnight here from Argos, where the Lady Dragons pick up the win. We'll see you on Tuesday for Dragon basketball versus the Z's from Rochester.